Alrighty, day 12, I think. Good evening. It is 11:46 p.m. 11:45 was a moment ago. Still trying to readapt. Should have done it today. Should have done the readaptation process today, but I did not. So tomorrow it is, ideally. We're just gonna get done. I'm gonna try to just go for a faster run today. We're gonna just start at 7 instead of 6. And work our way from there. Try to do a new fastest, so that's boogie. So my inclination is to try to bump up every 45 seconds. Day 1 moment. My damn sock's out of place. Okay. Anyway, so about every 45 seconds, I'm going to try to go up 0.1. And assuming these socks are not comfortable, that's fine, we'll power through. So, this will allow me to get up to 8.5 by the end of this. That's the plan. Oh, wait a minute. No, I should up it every 30 seconds because I'm running quicker. Yeah. And I'll just go until I can, I guess. Yeah. I don't have a lot on my mind right now. I don't have too much to talk about. Just kind of want to run today. So that's what we're going to do. 8.3. Sub 8 mile. What the fuck? So different. Running a mile. On a treadmill than in real life. There's no way the track's the same as when I'm on the fucking track. I guess when I'm on a track, I usually ran my best miles on the innermost part of the track. So I'm probably not really doing a whole mile. Because I don't know if that mile's based on the middle of the track, far end of the track, I don't know. Good Lord. That was sub 8. I did 1.1 miles in about 8.5 seconds. I mean 8.5 minutes. If I count the pause in there, so. Just sub 8. It's crazy. How the fuck can I say I ran a sub 7 mile? I think that was bullshit this whole time. It probably is like a 7.5 or just sub 7:30. That's the best I've done, because that's crazy. That's insane. But I mean, 8.4 miles an hour, we got up there. Which means next time we'll go for 8.5. And just keep at it. I like that. 30-second incremental starting at 7 is good. That feels good. I was doing 45 seconds at first and then started switching to 30, so maybe next time I'll just do by 30 and just see where I can go, because if I can get like a limit line going, then I can find a point to keep going for consistency's sake. Need more water. That's good. That feels good. It's a good run. Because I do want to get faster. There's a thrill to that. It keeps it kind of exciting. It's really fun to get the run in, just generally. Get out there and get the 10 minutes in. And some days I gotta just take it easy and go right at 6 and get the 10-minute flat in, but it feels good. Let's go faster, but at 8.4, basically once you hit, I think it's 8.5, 8.6, that's when you start reaching a 7-minute mile pace, 7 flat. So I mean, the dream, I guess now would be to be able to do a sub 7 mile for a full 10 minutes and just go for that. That would be great. If I can do that on the treadmill, that would mean I can do pretty good on a physical track as well. Admittedly, I'm not in the right apparel. These are my day clothes, not my workout clothes. And I can feel it because the shirt just pushed on me the whole time. So next time, tomorrow morning, I'll probably have to take it easy tomorrow morning if I commit to doing it in the morning, just so I don't overwork myself by doing 2 runs less than 12 hours apart. I don't want to be stupid. But it's like, you do this, then you go straight to bed, and then you wake up, and first thing you do, it's like your legs are not going to be happy. They want to be able to like rest, but then also wake up and walk around for a bit. So I'll give them that time. Then, maybe I'll feel up for it, but it's really fun. I'm having a lot of fun doing these runs. It's very thrilling and it's a good challenge, and that clarity of mind, man. The clearing of mind, that focus point. Because most of the time at night, or even in the morning, or just throughout my day, I get so flooded with thoughts, and the more focus I get, and the faster I get, and the more in tune I am with my body and with the run, and getting faster and feeling focused. The more tunnel vision I get, the less I think about other things, and then I just come out of it feeling so cathartic. And it's on the runs I'm the most focused when I talk the least, and I think honestly that's great. It's wonderful to be talking very little, and then keep the talking after, perhaps. Because I do also enjoy doing these cool down stretches and these brief talks afterwards. That's good fun. But I feel good, and here's what's wonderful. Every time I used to go on runs in my track days, they push and push and push you, and it's wonderful, but at the end of the day, I was having coughing fits every time. Because I would do the track session, and then I'd have to bike home, which was only about a mile, but even still, when you're just finished doing 15, 20,000 steps and a full-on workout, and you're beat and you've cooled down, and then you just ride your bike home, it killed me, and that's why I had to stop, because it just flat out demolished me, destroyed me, man. Also, I'm stretching a lot better. Look at this. I'm way past the foot again. When I was starting a few days ago, or a couple weeks ago, I couldn't stretch this far. But I'm just getting it back. It's amazing what can occur in just 2 weeks of recommitting to something. Just 2 weeks, man. And I just feel better. Even looking in the mirror, I just feel like I look slightly better. Maybe it's just psychosomatic. It feels so good, man. It feels so much better to be doing this again. One thing, I did end up looking at the other classes I was considering doing in person for college next semester. Because I do actually want to do a couple more courses. I've decided. However, to go in person sucks, because one of the classes conveniently overrides with another class, which really sucks, because I'm not intending to cancel that other class to do this one. And the other class is 1 day a week, so the one that overlaps would also mean that I'd be going down to campus for one class. And that just sucks for an hour drive. It sucks to go to one class for that. Also, it's Monday, Wednesday instead of Tuesday, Thursday, so I wouldn't get to see a good deal of the buddies I have out there who are doing a Tuesday, Thursday schedule. I like to commute with my dad, but one of the classes ends at 5:35. My dad gets off of work sometimes early, or if not straight flat at 5 in the fall season. So you just have to wait for me, which is not happening. My dad's not the kind of guy who wants to wait around for me every time we got college. It's not going to work. And that would also mean I don't get to chat with buddies after class, which I like doing anyway. So most of my time on campus, if I decide to commute with my dad, which is honestly one of my favorite parts of college, is just having that devoted time with him, because he's a workaholic. But, yeah, it just sucks, man. It sucks. I'd love to do both classes, and also they're both 3-hour classes, which is fine. That's not really a problem. Except for the second one, which is an advanced screenwriting class, I feel like could end up just getting long-winded. And ideally, you got a class of people who really care and are invested, and I do think they will if it's advanced screenwriting. Because the few folks who are really invested in the screenwriting course semester prior was great, and honestly, I wish the class was longer then. So it's just, one of those things where it's a bummer. Because I'm genuinely hoping to do one more 3-class semester, but it'll just be the one online class, which is fine, and probably for the better. So that I actually have elongated time and independence, and then who knows, maybe come the spring semester, it'll work out a little better. I was also considering an anthropology course, but alas, that also didn't work with the schedule too well, because the only ones that would coincide with those days, the Monday and Wednesday, would be 2 days. So both Monday and Wednesday, and it would be early in the morning, which is fine, but it's a short class and it probably just have a lot of homework. And honestly, if it's already if already one of the classes I actually want to take overrides the other, it just doesn't work. It would only have worked if it was just a Wednesday class, and then be like, okay, in the morning I do the anthropology course, and then in the afternoon I do the screenwriting course, and then the rest of the day in between I can do the schoolwork, and it's just one day on campus. I can spend that in between time meeting up with buddies and just planning. It doesn't really work either, so it's just, unless I want to go down there for one fucking class on Wednesdays, that would inconvenience my dad, which I don't want to do. It's just not worth it. It's not worth driving down on my own in the gas, and if I want time to myself, that's not really how I'd want to do it. So, yeah, I mean, the only way I would make that work is if, like, I had another reason to be down there on Wednesdays. If I was getting to have devoted time to a buddy. And that's something that I would have to, plan out and ensure and work to make happen. Nevertheless, anywho, thanks for listening. I'm gonna eat an apple. That's good fun, right? And then head to bed. So I will see you all in the morning. I hope you enjoy the rambles. They're really similar, honestly, to the trampoline videos I used to do. I didn't expect myself to fall into it as strongly as I did before. If I'd go on these rambles and I'd get super, super invested. But alas, some things never change. Even after 4 years, some things just don't change. As much as I have evolved as a person, I'm equally very predictable, and I like the things that I like a lot. It's just good how I am, I guess. So, yeah, anyway, that's about it. Thanks for listening. And, just preparing my bet. I'm not gonna make it tonight, necessarily. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway. Bye.